Is Punishing Gray Raven free-to-play friendly? I feel like this is the key question of anybody who plays almost any mobile game ever, or any game that is on mobile and other platforms as well. Whether it be Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact, Guardian Tales, Summoner's War, Diablo Immortal, any gacha game. Everybody always wants to know, is this game free-to-play friendly? And considering that I've just dived headfirst right into Punishing Gray Raven, I probably should have looked that up first, but when I kind of started this whole thing, I just kind of went for it. So let's find out. Recently, I was perusing some Punishing Gray Raven YouTube content, and I came across this I Win to Lose Gaming thumbnail that just screamed that it was free-to-play friendly. And then I was asking myself, is it really? So I thought I would take some time, do a quick review of the video, get my live, unscripted thoughts on it, and then get some feedback from you guys to see if you feel the same way. So without further ado, let's check out the video.
Hello and welcome to my channel, I Win to Lose Gaming. Yes, Punishing Gray Raven. If this is a game you've heard of and had some curiosity for but haven't quite taken the plunge, then this video might be for you. Let's
Well, I already took the plunge, but that's okay.
take a look at why you might want to try Punishing Gray Raven in 2022.
Okay, I just want to point something out. His thumbnail had super free to play friendly on it. The title of the video in the video is why you should try Punishing Gray Raven in 2022, but then the title of the video is this gacha game is doing everything right. I'm seeing a little bit of inconsistency in the messaging here, and now I don't know what I've gotten myself into.
So Punishing Gray Raven is a game that's been on my radar for a long time. Sadly, I just never had the time to actually play it. However, today is the perfect opportunity to showcase to you what
I just realized I'm playing the video on time 2 speed. Let me slow that down.
we've been missing out for years. Today's video is sponsored by Punishing Gray Raven, and I've been actually having a blast trying it out.
I'm always nervous when it's sponsored. Like when it's sponsored review, especially for a game like this, I'm already skeptical.
What is Punishing Gray Raven? Well, it's a fast-paced, ultra-stylish action RPG where you collect some of the best husbandos and waifus ever designed.
I will give credit that most gachas just fully lean in to the waifu genre. Like I picked up another one recently called Eversoul, and it is, I think, exclusively female characters on it. So I will say much respect to Punishing Gray Raven for having like a decent balance of like female and male characters. Again, when I looked at some of the codings, the male characters also like looked pretty sick on those. So, you know, credit where credit is due.
Lore has always been a weak point of mine, but the story goes something like mankind is almost all extinct, Earth has been conquered by a robot army or something, and we're the last survivors on a space station. This sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've learned that.
That's right, Nier Automata. And our favorite robot android waifu, Yorha number 2 Type B, is a playable character. I do need to clarify that the stories between Punishing Gray Raven and Nier Automata are not intertwined in any way.
This is just making it sting a little bit because the rerun of this event just finished, and now there is no longer a chance. Well, until the next rerun, probably a year from now.
Oh man, where do I even start with this game? The optimization, the gameplay, the collab characters, the gacha, and the head pats. We'll talk about all these in today's video.
Does that feel like in the sponsored video, they gave him literally all the talking points and like he got that ripped straight from like the read of what he needed to talk about?
Starting with the optimization and gameplay. The first thing I noticed about Punishing Gray Raven is that unlike many other action mobile games, this game runs smooth like butter on my mobile phone. The music is vibin' and sets a great chill atmosphere, and the gameplay is fast-paced, rewarding, and addictive.
True.
You build up a bunch of these orb things by smacking your enemies with your basic attacks, and your goal is to connect the right ones to unleash more powerful versions of your skills. If you time dodges at the right time, this triggers the Matrix effect, which slows time for your enemies, and your orbs are then enhanced. All this stuff adds a lot of complexity to your gameplay, and it will heavily reward skill expression for those sweaty tryhards, while at the same time still being fun for casual Unga Bunga players.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Coming into it being super Unga Bunga, which I still kind of am, it still felt really cool, but then I have found when I've accidentally done the right combo of skills to like unleash them and you just do like insane amounts of damage, like it feels awesome. So I can definitely see why it gets more and more addicting the better and better you get at the combat.
Next, I wanted to talk about the gacha.
Uh-oh.
Punishing Gray Raven's gacha system is actually one of the most generous I've ever seen. You can select your desired S-class character and it's a 100% drop rate for them. I've never seen a gacha system like this before where it's actually a 100% chance for the character you want. These two banners have different amounts of risk and reward, but they both have hard pities for that 100% S-rank character, which is incredibly generous. But before that, let's take a look.
Unless you're me and you do the arrival banner and then it's only 70%. For those of you who've been leaving comments, thank you. It's still undecided who we're going to be pulling for. So if you want to continue to make your case, feel free to throw that in the comments down below.
Look at how my summoning session went for getting these awesome collab characters. All right, we are here to do some summons for 2B as well as 9S and A2, but I think we all know who we are here for. To be or not to be, that is maybe who we're gonna get. I think we're obviously gonna select 2B. So we do need these collab cards, which we can use these black cards to exchange for. And let's just do some summons and see how this goes. Now, I believe there's also a bonus 3 for every 10 attempts. So if I'm reading this correctly, we get...
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. This, like, it's a sponsored video, but like, it just feels like a huge ad. And like, this is kind of killing me a little bit. Let's skip ahead a little. Oh, even he's fast forwarding the content. He even knew editing. He went back and he was like, you know what, this isn't great. So we're going to fast forward this. So I see you.
So who did we get? We got 2B. Very awesome. And we also got a new Sophia as a character.
Okay, skipping through. Here we go. Next section.
We're going to take
Costumes.
a look at our brand new acquired husbandos and waifus. We have 2B, 9S, and A2. So let's take a look at their coding here. Check that out. We have the revealing outfit for 2B, and just like that.
So for those of you who didn't watch my Punishing Gray Raven 2023 video, I am not a fan of this coding. Like, it's just, that's way too fan servicey for me. It's just like, I'd keep her on the classic.
We are going to equip this. Now, I hope that this video does not get demonetized because of this. These character models are incredible considering, like, this is on mobile too, right? Like, we are just on an emulator right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other
he knew what he was doing there. What, like, jeez.
Characters and see if they have costumes as well. There we go. Young man's outfit. Now, I have never seen a young man wear this outfit, and personally, I kind of like his default skin more, but
Thank you.
No, we can style with this costume as well. Now we have one more character to check.
Okay, this is just straight up an advertisement for the collab. Let's jump ahead.
This game is just full of awesome costumes. I mean, just check some of these out, right? This costume for this husbando, I mean, looking pretty good. Look at these abs. Skin tight. You know, you've got some incredible husbandos.
The positioning the characters that he does every single time is just so funny. Like, perfectly centers the butt. Focus on the butt. Oh, but we're going to keep moving, you know? It's great. I mean, like, look, little something for everybody. I respect the PGR team. It's great.
As well as waifu. So this game does not hold back when it comes to that. Now, we also have some swimsuits as well.
I am feeling so bait and switched by this thumbnail right now. Let's see if we can actually skip ahead to some, like, free-to-play information here.
And overall, I'm a bit sad that I just now finally started playing Punishing Gray Raven. If other events are similar to this one, then pretty much anyone can have a blast with these events. And now is one of the best times to start playing thanks to the bonus 3 pulls on the event banner, and especially if you're a Nier Automata fan. So if you enjoyed what you saw...
Oh, man. Look, I normally really like I Win to Lose Gaming. He's got some... Overall, he does some really good reviews. He's done some really cool character reviews for different games that I've played. He does some great content. So that's why I went into this like pretty optimistic about what we were going to watch. And it was just a huge ad. That's fine. You know, at the beginning, I really agreed with in terms of the gameplay and his assessment. But again, they call it a review, but that's not a review. The more I think about it, the more I'm like kind of salty about it, to be honest. Because we didn't really get an answer in this video, what do you guys think? I know I've got a lot of longtime players who've been watching these videos. Do you think Punishing Gray Raven is very free-to-play friendly, and why or why not? Let me know in the comments down below, and maybe we can do another video kind of breaking down some of the different categories and the ways to get currency, and maybe we can actually make a real video talking about how it is free-to-play friendly or not. But that's all I've got for you today. Just a quick little video, quick little check-in. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.